It's about Shakira and how she's dealing with the fallout from her split with Gerard Piqué. We're going to be going through a recent interview she did with Zane Lowe on Apple Music.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, and I think it's really interesting because, you know, it's easy to reduce these things to just celebrity gossip, but there's actually a lot that we can all relate to in this story. You know, about how we cope with heartbreak
Yeah, exactly.
and try to find a way to pick up the pieces and move on.
I think that's such an important point because, like you said, it's easy to kind of get caught up in the drama of it all, you know. But at the end of the day, we've all experienced heartbreak in some form or another, right? So to see how someone like Shakira, who's, you know, in the public eye, how she navigates that and finds a way to heal, I think there's a lot we can learn from that.
Yeah, definitely. And one thing that really jumped out at me in the interview was when Shakira called music her glue. She said that music has been the thing that's helped her to heal and move forward.
It's so powerful when she puts it like that. It really highlights the therapeutic power of music, you know? It's not just something we listen to for entertainment, but it can be a real tool for processing emotions and working through difficult experiences.
It makes you think about how often we turn to music instinctively during tough times, whether it's to find comfort, to release pent-up emotions, or even just to feel less alone.
Absolutely. I mean, think about it. How many times have you put on a certain song when you were feeling down and it just like instantly shifted your mood or helped you feel understood?
Oh yeah, all the time. Like
Yeah.
sometimes you just need to blast your favorite song and let it all out.
Exactly. And that's because music has this incredible ability to tap into our emotional centers. A specific song can instantly transport you back to a particular moment, bringing back all those associated feelings, whether they're good or bad. It's like having a direct line to your emotional memory bank.
Whoa, that's a really cool way to put it. It's fascinating how music can have such a profound impact on us.
It really is. And you know, for Shakira, this connection to music runs deep. I mean, she's 48 now, and she and Piqué were together for 11 years. That's a significant part of her life.
And they even met on the set of her Waka Waka music video back in 2010. So music has really been a constant presence throughout her life.
That's such an interesting point. Music was there at the very beginning of their relationship, almost like a soundtrack to their story. And now it's playing this pivotal role in helping her navigate its end. It speaks volumes about the enduring power of music in our lives, how it weaves itself into our experiences and helps us make sense of them.
You're so right. It's like music becomes part of our personal narrative. And it's not just about listening to music passively either. Shakira actually talked about the act of creating music as a way to process her emotions and reclaim her power.
That's a crucial distinction. When you create something, whether it's music, art, or writing, you're actively engaging with your emotions. You know, you're shaping them and ultimately transforming them into something tangible.
It's like taking those raw, messy feelings and channeling them into something beautiful and meaningful.
Exactly. And in that process, you often discover a strength and resilience you didn't know you had. You begin to understand that you're not defined by your heartbreak, but rather by how you choose to move through it.
It's so true. It's like you're taking control of the narrative.
Yeah.
And it seems like Shakira is using music as a powerful tool to do just that.
Absolutely. She's not just passively listening to music, she's actively creating it, using it as a conduit for her emotions and a vehicle for her healing. And it's not just something you see with famous people, this idea of channeling emotion into creation. You know, it's something so many people can relate to.
It really is. And, you know, reading through the interview, they touched upon the fact that she has her two sons, Milan and Sasha. And I was thinking, you know how sometimes just having something positive to focus on, like raising children, you know, that can be a form of healing in itself.
Absolutely. I totally agree. It's about shifting your energy and attention to something that brings you meaning and purpose.
Right.
And for Shakira, it seems like her children are giving her strength and inspiring her.
For sure. It's not just about the kids, though, right? It's about anything that can bring joy back into your life. Those things that help make you feel whole again.
Yeah, exactly. Like rediscovering parts of yourself that you might have neglected during the relationship. Maybe you put some hobbies or passions on the back burner, and now's the time to like rekindle those interests that make you feel alive.
It's like a chance to reconnect with yourself.
Exactly. And sometimes that even means like trying things you never would have considered before, stepping outside your comfort zone a little bit.
It could be kind of scary, but exciting at the same time, right?
Totally. It's all about embracing the opportunity to grow and transform. You know, heartbreak can be a really painful experience, but it can also push you to evolve in ways you never thought possible.
It's almost like a forced reset, where you're forced to take a step back and reevaluate what truly matters. And then you can rebuild your life on your own terms.
Exactly. And You know, the article did mention that Piqué has a new girlfriend and that there are rumors about Shakira maybe dating actor Lucien Levescount. But to be honest, that all feels kind of beside the point.
I agree.
What's really important here is that Shakira is focused on her own healing journey. It doesn't matter what her ex is doing or who he's with.
It's such a powerful message for anyone going through a breakup. You have the power to choose how you respond to heartbreak.
Right, you can either wallow in the pain and let it consume you, or you can choose to channel that energy into something positive, something that helps you heal and grow. And it seems like Shakira is choosing the latter.
And she's doing it so gracefully and intentionally.
It's really inspiring to see.
It is, and it kind of brings us back to that idea of music being her glue. Because it's not just about patching things back together. It's about creating something entirely new. Something stronger and more beautiful than before.
That's a beautiful way to put it. It's about using that creative energy to rebuild and redefine yourself.
Yeah, and to find those sources of strength and inspiration that can help you move forward, it makes you wonder, what are our glue moments? The passions or outlets that have helped us through tough times.
Yeah, totally. It's so important to think about what brings you joy. Those things that make you feel truly alive? The things that help you reconnect with that inner strength? For Shakira, it's music. But for you, it could be something totally different. Maybe it's spending time in nature, or losing yourself in a good book, or connecting with loved ones. Whatever it is, hold on to those things. Let them be your guide as you navigate the ups and downs of life.
It's like having a toolkit for your heart. You mentioned in your notes that gardening helps you to center yourself. Would you say that's been a source of strength for you during challenging times?
It really has. There's something about working with the earth that's so grounding and therapeutic. It's amazing to be able to nurture life and just witness those cycles of growth and renewal. It reminds you that even when things feel tough, there's always potential for new beginnings.
And that sense of hope is so important. It's a reminder that we're not alone in this. We all have that ability to heal and grow, even when life throws curveballs our way.
Exactly, and sometimes those curveballs, they lead us to unexpected and beautiful destinations. They push us to discover hidden strengths and reevaluate what truly matters. And ultimately, they can help us create a life that's more fulfilling than we ever imagined.
Shakira's journey is a testament to that. It shows us that even though heartbreak is incredibly painful, it can also be a catalyst for profound personal transformation.
It really is. And her story is a reminder that we all have our own glue. Those passions, those outlets, those sources of strength that help us pick ourselves up and become even stronger.
Beautifully said. Well, on that note, I think it's time to wrap up our deep dive into Shakira's healing journey. This has been a really insightful conversation, and I hope it's given everyone listening something to think about. Remember, you have the power to heal, to grow, and to create a life that's filled with joy and purpose. Thanks for joining us.